you so sad?
I'm not sad.
Why you look so sad?
Why?
Are you good, bro?
I'm really
what
good.
The hell is
What?
even that?
What? Fuck?
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and today we're jumping into another pop icon, the type of group that really doesn't do that well on my channel, but I'm really trying to change that. So if you support the channel, if you support what I do here, do me a favor and try to engage with these videos, the ones that when I cover people like Rihanna, Taylor Swift, these more mainstream artists. Do me a favor and show them some love, show them some support, throw a like on them, leave a comment, just letting me know that you checked it out. It really will help a lot to sort of diversify my channel and get my videos out to more people. I'm really working on that. So while I'm talking about it, this is a very special request from somebody I just met recently. They asked that I do the Rihanna Super Bowl performance and just give them my thoughts on the performance and how it was. Apparently there's a lot of controversy around it. So this is just a note from like outside of the video. I've looked into it since recording the reaction. For some reason, when I searched it up, the first thing that popped up on my feed was Ben Shapiro. Not the biggest fan. A couple of things. First,
just on a pure aesthetic level, it's a bad show.
You, man. Who made you the arbiter, the grand supreme overlord of things that are good versus bad, of what people would enjoy, what people would appreciate? Honestly, if I'm looking to anybody in the cultural zeitgeist to help steer me in the direction of what would be considered a solid pop music performance, Ben Shapiro is the last, maybe second to last person on the planet that I would ask, hey, is this good? So first of all, off. And second,
I'm not even kidding. I think like Ben is more mad that it wasn't hornier. One, because he secretly likes it, and two, because he can't complain about anything. So he's like, this sucks.
It's 20 minutes of the same thing over and over, and all of her songs, hate to say it, they sound the same. They have no range. She can't sing.
What? Yo, that's okay. That's a wild take. Get his ass. Twitter, do your thing.
I got really heated listening to that crap. That idiotic. So I'm really excited to check this one out. I haven't heard anything from Rihanna in quite a while. I actually recorded a reaction to her song that she did for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack, Lift Me Up. Haven't posted that yet, but I did record a reaction to that. So I'm excited to jump into this one. Before that, I haven't really heard anything from her since, oh God, forever ago. So let's jump into it together. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're enjoying what you're watching, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Check the description for my social media links, including a link to the Patreon, Discord, other things and stuff that you can use to support the channel. But without further ado, let's just jump into the performance. That's awful quiet. Yeah, I know that one. There she is. I didn't know she was pregnant. Nice. So one of the things I've always loved about Rihanna, and the things I heard from her in the past, is that attitude. She has got that swag down, and she knows what she's doing. Dude, what is going on with the Super Bowl, man? They're like levitating platforms, and she's pregnant. Congratulations. I had no idea. That's pretty incredible. Well, but then I worry. I don't know. I can't help it. It's a thing. It's in my bones. Like I think, oh my God, she's pregnant. Why is she on that thing way in the sky? I'm sure it's safe. I'm sure they did everything that they needed to make sure it was safe, but it still kind of gave me a little bit of an anxiety. Love that song from way back in the day. Like it whenever they dip into their older tracks for performances like the Super Bowl. Can't wait to see what happens next. I can't wait to see how they get her down from there. Why is it so quiet? Still got the moves, man. That's the face. Yeah, queen of the stank face, bro. Not missing a beat, bro. Wow. Wow. I'm 100% sure that there are people out there, detractors, haters out there talking about, oh, well, it was boring. She didn't really do anything. There are two things that we really need to think about. One, if you enjoy her as an artist, you're going to love this performance. And if you are simply indifferent to her as an artist, but you enjoy pop music or this kind of music, you're going to enjoy this performance because there's something that she's giving that doesn't require a bunch of dance moves. She doesn't need to be going up and down on platforms or poles. She doesn't need to be getting up and down off the ground. Doesn't need any of that stuff. It's just attitude. It's all about attitude. I'm sure there are going to be people who are going to critique this performance and talk about how she didn't do a lot. She just stood there. Wasn't a lot going on. There's a ton going on. There's so much happening. I recently did a reaction to Love the Way You Lied, the video, the first time I'd ever seen the music video. And Rihanna completely stole the show. Her expression, the intensity with which she emotes is really, really powerful. She's very good at it. She's very organic and authentic. And she is giving you absolutely everything she needs to give you in a way that has nothing to do with what your feet are doing. It's all about posture. It's all about intensity. It's all about wearing emotions so close to the surface that people can experience them when they look at you, that you can see somebody and feel that intensity, the passion, the attitude. The story that's being laid out in front of us is on her skin. That is something that Rihanna, I'm learning, is very good at. And she's giving 100% of that right now. So if you've heard anybody jawing or giving her grief for the performance being lackluster, for her really not doing much, because she's pregnant, she looks significantly far along too. She's not like 2 months in, she's 5 or 6 probably. She can't be doing like really crazy dances and getting lifted and all kinds of stuff that's just not safe. She probably doesn't feel like it. But what she's giving you is a strong, emotionally consistent performance, traveling from one song to the other, expressing with her voice, but also her facial expressions, her body movements. She is embodying the intention of the lyrics of each of these songs, and she's communicating with an audience that she knows, the majority of whom love her music. She's communicating with them in the way that she always has, in a way that people are used to, comfortable with, comforted by. It's a great performance so far. I'm really enjoying myself. Super Bowl always goes hard too, like way too big. Look at her eyes. And she's having so much fun too, which again is another thing that's obvious and contagious. It makes for a great performance.
Big enough. Take it, yeah, baby.
much to Michael.
Nothing's wrong.
This concept is really cool too.
I don't know if you could take it.
Look at her, still got the moves, bro. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Baby. Screaming in his sweat just like it came from me. Like we were sitting on the ground. When I get like this, you can't be around you. I pull the kitchen down a notch. Cause I can name some things that I'm gonna do.
Whoa, nice.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
You know, I already said it once. I'm just going to say it again really quickly. There's so many little things happening. Little transitions just in body posture. The way we stand says a lot about what we're saying and how we feel at the moment, right? And there was a moment a little bit earlier. I'll try to put a clip in of it right here. But when her posture was down or whatever, and she was saying one thing, and then the topic shifted or the lyrics moved on, just traveled, and her posture shifted up, had a much more powerful pose. Things like that are what make a performance so good for people who really know how to interpret their lyrics, know how to communicate the motivation, the intention of what's happening. Like the person who's singing, the narrator, that's the person telling the story. That person has a purpose, a reason, and a good performer knows how to interpret that and express it in a way that is consumable, and not only that, but subconsciously consumable to an audience. And she does an incredible job. They look like dominoes. That look, look at the camera. Look at she's a queen, man. She's just a queen.
Gonna get a refill. Strip is going up and down that pole. 4 o'clock and we're going home. Money make the road go round. Bands make your girl go down. Got more where that came from. Look in your eyes and know you want some. Oh, all I see is signs. All I see is dollar signs. Money on my mind, money on my mind. Throw it up, watch it fall up from the sky. Throw it up, watch it all fall out. Throw it up, let's have it fall out. Throw it up, watch it all fall out. That's how we fall out. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see.
And now we're getting into music I've never even heard before.
In here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see I let that light.
It's so huge, man. It's so freaking crazy.
Shooting stars. Until it's Vegas, everywhere we are. If you want it, you can get it from the rest of your life.
Yeah, I can feel the shift. Wow.
Feel it coming in the air, hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Nice. You know, another thing that I'll say is that it's really easy. It would be really easy for a performer like her in this situation to let it slip that she's maybe tired. Let it slip that this is not easy. There's no way this is easy for her. So one of the things that I think is so impressive is like that moment when she came back to the center of the stage. She fist bumped her guitarist and she's getting ready to sing. Those down moments of places between songs are places where if you're not careful, if you're not committed, you can allow yourself to slip out of character, get out of performance Rihanna, get out of entertainer Rihanna, and just fall back into a human being Rihanna whose feet hurt and who's been rehearsing this thing like in the back of her head, praying that everything goes off without a hitch, right? You can slip into that for a second, and it's easy to see. But she holds on to this because she loves what she does, and she is committed to giving these audience members and the audience members at home a solid performance from start to finish. She has pride in her art, and she is working to make sure that everybody gets the show they deserve, that she's taking advantage of this opportunity that she's got here. It's just really commendable. Anytime I see an artist who's maybe going through this or that, you know, personal life troubles are a thing, or maybe they've got a physical illness or whatever the thing is, and you see them commit to giving a good show. That's important. And it's just one more layer of things that make me very impressed by what I'm watching here. Almost through it. Why is this so quiet?
When the sunshine is
Oh,
shining
I know this one.
Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. You know I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. Under my umbrella. Under my umbrella.
The remix on these tracks is so cool too. The entire production team did an amazing job. Not to mention the lighting design is really awesome. Like, I just want to give credit to everybody involved.
Diamond,
Again, know this one, of course.
shine bright like a diamond. Fine light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You a shooting star I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we become one right Arizona.
Good for you. That was great. That was a great performance. Don't let anybody tell you different. That was a great. Look at her enjoying this moment, just taking it in. There's one moment I want to go back to. Just this one moment. I didn't expect to tear up watching this performance.
She bright like a diamond.
I don't know why this moment got me like it did, guys.
Fine light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You were shooting star, I see a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. Are you?
Yeah. Whatever. That was really good. The performance was great. And that last moment, I didn't expect it to hit me like it did. Gotta be honest. Just another small little piece of evidence to support the power of the performance and the quality that she brought to the stage. It was connected. It was potent. It was sincere and authentic. Yeah, it was great. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for recommending it. You know who you are. Thanks for suggesting it to me. I hope you enjoyed watching this reaction. I really do. It's a long one, but yeah, that was really great. It was great. I'm going to live in that moment for a little while, I think. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you get a chance. If you enjoyed the content, hit the like button and leave me a comment. Those things really help out the channel and the algorithm and the YouTube algorithm. So I really appreciate all the support that you can give me. Thank you so much for being here, just for sharing in these moments with me, just for experiencing these works with me. It really means a lot. Wouldn't be the same without you. I really appreciate it. Please remember, as always, to be kind to each other. And most importantly, be kind to yourself.